After arriving on New Homestead, I walked around a bit and encountered a family. And then I went looking for the mayor. So I found an elevator that goes to the energy systems office, and there's a woman in there. I don't know if it's the mayor. I don't think it's the mayor. But I didn't talk to her. Oh, I hate elevators that open up backwards. Her name is Joyce Osaka. She has a slate here with an equipment review. Wind turbines continue to ice up. They're the originals, and this being New Homestead and all, it seems fitting to keep them that way. Recommendations is to keep administering repairs, replacing them, while sensible, is both costly and diminishes the classic appeal of New Homestead. As such, I will decline sending a proposal to the appropriate parties at the UC Energy Department. Bogdan Breda, Chief Power Technician, but this isn't Brogdon Beta. This is Joyce Osaka. Where are you?
Oh, hello there. Are you here about the brownouts? That's usually the only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here.
We know brownouts are caused by heat leeches draining power. That ain't good, because we also know a lot about heat leeches. Brownouts?
Yes, the power shortages we're experiencing. Haven't you seen the flickering lights? This equipment is all very old, and the protections against the cold have worn down, so now, brownouts, all the time. And I get to deal with it. Hooray for me.
Well, you at least sound like you're having a great time. You're in charge of all the power here? Get it? Charge.
Oh. Yep, I get it all right. Yes, I'm in charge of the electrical power here. We generate a lot of wind-based power here on Titan, which is my specialty, so I was tapped to help navigate all the unique challenges we face here. Shocking, I know.
Get it? You said shocking. Do you get it? Okay. Actually, yes, I came to talk about the brownouts.
Of course you did. That's okay. It's a problem here. Citizens and visitors alike have a right to know what's going on and when to expect a fix. Problem is, I don't know how long we'll have to deal with this, because I'm needed here to oversee the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out and solve the issue at the moment.
So she works alone. How does New Homestead get its electrical power?
Did you see those huge wind turbines out there on your way in? They're our primary source of power generation. Titan's strong winds provide an almost constant source of power, as long as we can keep the machinery from icing over.
All right, well, what's it like working on the surface of Titan?
Well, I just started this job a few months ago, but I'm loving it, despite all the small frustrations of working on ancient equipment. I came here as a child and did one of the tours. I loved it so much, I jumped at the chance to come back after finishing my studies in energy science. I know it may sound unusual, but I knew what I was getting into with Titan's harsh surface. The challenge is actually one of the things that attracted me to the job.
You're the second person to mention tours, so we should really find out how to do one of those. So, you're not originally from New Homestead?
No, New Atlantis, born and raised. It's okay though. I've always liked this quaint little moon. Not that it's actually that little as far as moons go. The people here were a little wary of someone coming in from the outside, but once I changed my name in accordance with their local customs, it went a long way to build trust. And that was fine by me. I feel proud, taking on the name of the Earth City my family came from many, many years ago.
You had to take on the name of a city? Her name was Munich. His name was...
What's going on?
Manila? Manila is that Italy? And you're Osaka, Japan. You have to name yourself after a city? Maybe there's something I can do to help with the burnouts.
Actually, That's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help.
What are you struggling with?
So I really want to impress everyone and show them I can handle this. But the power equipment is ancient and in need of replacement, if I'm being honest. We just don't have the money in the budget right now to do it. The previous technician was adamant that it was better to repair than replace. So he never submitted any replacement plans for budget considerations. We have to wait for next year.
Well, just tell me what you need.
I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, I actually got a unique cutter. I have 2 unique cutters, but I'm carrying only one of them. Yeah, sure, no problem at all. As a former miner, I know my way around a cutter.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
And there's a cutter right here if we needed one. Oh, there's also a slate I missed. Personal log, Joyce Osaka.
Hi. Me? I guess? My therapist told me I should try recording notes to myself as a way to, cope with this drastic life change. I guess the goal is to look back on it later and see progress. Anyway, I've been living here in New Homestead for, 3 months now? And it hasn't been easy. The locals are a little wary of people coming in from the outside, but they know they need me here because their previous power systems manager died unexpectedly. Got stuck out in the cold with a soup puncture. Alcohol may have been involved. Remind me not to make that same mistake. Where was I? So, I decided to go all in and change my family name to show these people I'm serious about their home. It's caused some drama with my parents, but ultimately, they understand. And to be honest, I kind of like it. I've always loved the history of this place, from its inception as an outpost searching for life, to researching how to build colonies on harsh worlds, and now as a living history museum. It's really... crap. The lights are struggling to stay on again. Well, back to fixing this place. Talk to you... me... later.
Okay, so that still just adds more to that whole they have to change their names
Take care.
to cities thing. Let me see if there's any other slates I missed. I think she only has the one, but she did say talk to you later, so just in case. And there we are, Burnout, to clear the ice deposits. I had to start another character and come all the way here, which isn't that far, because it wouldn't let me do the quest on a character that was created before all of the updates. So if you haven't done Brownout on your original character, you can't do it, because it was when the game was broken, and you had to start a whole new one just to be able to do this. So Joyce Osaka, New Homestead's energy technician, asked me to help clear ice away from some of the power equipment out in the field and stop the burnouts. I should use a cutter to clear away the ice. Okay. And because... oh yeah, and Sarah's going to be tagging along because mandatory. But because it's a new character, I don't have my cool cutters, my unique ones. I have to use these ones. But that's fine. let's go to... and the wind turbines are moving this time. They weren't moving in my other character. So now it's moving properly. So that's how you'll know if your save is broken. If you come here and the turbines are not moving, you can't do this quest. You out here, Sarah? Yep, there you are. That's 2 of them. And I did end up having to look it up. She was in her normal clothes for a second. Now she's in her spacesuit. I did look it up, so I do know this is a repeatable quest. I don't know if that means like how many times you have to do it to get the best reward, because they're not all the same. Some of them you only have to do the quest 3 times. Some of them you have to repeat a repeatable quest 7 times. It's so annoying because you don't know when to stop worrying about the quest to get the best rewards, unless you look it up, which I didn't look that far into it. So I don't know how many times I got to repeat this to get the best possible reward from it. If there is one. That's the other thing. They don't always have great rewards. There we are. I cleared away the ice from the power equipment. I should let Joyce know I've finished. Oh, I don't have a boost pack. I was like, why am I not skyrocketing through the air? Yeah. Or I do have one. This character just doesn't have the perk that lets me actually use them. Someone go off of this like it was a jump?
Enjoy your visit here.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm really glad you're helping us out.
Yeah, we've already taken care of it. The ice is all cleared up.
Great. I just saw the readings and everything looks good. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too much of a pain in the butt.
We get 1,000 credits and end Brownout. Now, if we rest for 24 hours, we should be able to do the quest again. I'm not going to go through it all over again, but just to go through it. This takes so long. This should be instantaneous. Just saying. I mean, it shouldn't, because sometimes if you just want to wait till day, you want to interrupt your rest cycle. But there should be an option to say make it immediate or not. All right. Oh, my parents have gotten 500 credits. Yeah, this character has the
incredible place for
perk
renewable
to meet
energy.
parents.
I could use some more help fixing these brownouts.
All right, sure, I can help.
Great. You know what to do. Just break apart the ice with a cutter and come back to me when you're done.
And we're not going to do it because it'll be the same. if there is some reward for doing it more than one time, like some great reward, maybe a unique cutter. This isn't a cutter. You'll see that after this. If you don't see that after this, then I just never got it, or it doesn't exist.